guys, it's Kealy. Yes, again, I'll say this every single time until I make a bunch of videos again. No videos for a while just because I've been a little butthole and busy, and I'm sorry. But today I want to tell you a story time video. I've never done one of these before, but I thought I may as well just dunk right in there and make one. I might make two. So if you see me in the same outfit in the next story time video, you're a genius. I made both in one day. Yeah, just came back from work. As you can tell, I'm really like dusted and like my makeup's just, oh, it's actually pretty good. This makeup though, get it. So I just came back from work and I had to tell you a story because it just happened like half an hour ago when I was at work. So where I work, we were closing. I was really busy doing other stuff, so I didn't have time to like close the door 100%. So it was like 6:59 and we closed at 7. And I was about to close the door, but this guy and his little daughter came by. Like, we have a display in the front of like Shopkins, and they were like, oh my god, there's Shopkins, whatever. And I'm like, ugh. So I'm trying to like get everything together so I can close the store and leave. But they didn't leave right away, and I was kind of like, ugh. You know, like I was thinking, do I shove them out or do I like burp? No, do I wait and just like close up a little later? So I'm waiting, you know, and they're talking about Shopkins. I'm sitting there just kind of like, you know, because I'm like, I want to go home. I got to take my makeup off. I got to, you know, eat. I got to eat. Like, jeez. So he's looking at me. He's like, do you want this one? Do you want this one? You want this one? And I'm just like, oh my god, just pick one. I talk so much today. I need like my McDonald's drink. I mix Sprite and Fruitopia together. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so they kept picking one, and then I kind of saw, then I was, you know, trying to like count up the stuff in the till or whatever, and like deposit or whatever, and then I look up and I see like this kind of like little family beside that guy and his daughter, just kind of like looking at them and staring at them, and I was like, what the hell? But they were doing it like a really weird way. Like it didn't look like something was wrong. It just kind of looked like they were like that at them. And this young boy, like, say you put your garbage outside the door at night, so like the place picks up the garbage. So I have the garbage outside, and this kid, like, from the other family, like, runs, takes it, opens it, and puts it in front of this kid. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, first of all, it's already like 7 minutes past close, and I want to go home because I can't do any of the closing stuff until I close the door, everyone is out. Because I was, you know, like, what if they wanted to buy something, wanted to pay for something, I have to have all my tills and everything, like, still good to go. So I didn't know if I wanted to go over there and check what's happening, so I'm like, you know what, they can do it themselves. So then I realized like something was going wrong, because like they were bent down and like crouched over her, the dad, and then the other family like left laughing or something. So I went over and the little girl barfed. Ugh! I didn't know that until I walked over, because I kind of like looked over it. I felt so insensitive because I hate barf. I hate everyone's barf. Like, it smells weird. It's not even like a smell where like you burp. No, it's like the smell of your insides bubbling and then coming out of your mouth again. Like all like the burgers you just ate 2 hours ago come back up in a scent. So I was like, I hate barf. Hate it, hate it. I don't even barf. I don't. Knock on wood. No, actually, no, that's not wood. Okay, so yeah, I knocked on wood. We're all good to go. And I was kind of like, oh my god, I know what to do, because I'm like, I'm about to close up. I don't have any mops, with the wet mops or anything like that, or like Febreze. So I just kind of looked at him and I ran over and kind of like squatted, and I was like, do you need like paper towels or something? I sounded so insensitive. It was hilarious. And he's like, yeah, those would be great. And I was like, don't be rude if I'm trying to help you in the situation. So I went back to the bathroom, got some paper towels. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hand it to him because I didn't want him to infect the whole roll. So I kept like ripping off like 3 pieces at a time and giving it to him, and he was like wiping the floor, not even like her face. So then he starts wiping her face or whatever. And then I looked at her and I was kind of like hatred. I just looked at her like, you're the reason. First of all, I can't get out of here because you gotta look Shopkins at 2 minutes before close. Second of all, you barf all this pink stuff on the ground. So it was literally like pink. I'm kind of getting sick talking about it because she had like a jacket on and there was a chunk like chilling in the middle of her zipper, and I was like, ooh! I was so disgusted. I was like, oh my god, get the I can actually gag right now thinking about it, to get the chunk out of her zipper, and then like the ground was just full of like pink chunk, thick and watery, and I'm kind of like, whatever, it doesn't smell right now, I'll be fine. And then as I kept like handing them, I just smelt it, and it was like a wall of like death. Like, let's just take a moment for for that wall of death that I have to deal with. So I'm like, ugh. Like, I literally had to walk away. I was like, I can't do this right now. I might actually barf on your child. And I would do it on the kid, not on the floor, because the kid did it and she was already full of chunks. So I was like, ugh. And then he's like, oh, she's not feeling good. And I'm like, take her home, for God's sakes. But no, he's like, which napkin do you want? He's touching them all. Because I'm like, I have Pure out the front if you want some. He was touching them all, like, do you want this? Do you want this one? Do you want this one? What about this one? Like, touching all the freaking things. And I was like, that's actually disgusting. Putting all of her fluey germs all over whatever the hell she had on the package's toys. And then he's walking away with after. He's like, she didn't really want anything. She didn't feel too good. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, get out. By this time, it's like 15 past. I'm 15 minutes over closing, and I'm really PO'd because I just want to get out of there. I just want to come home, but no. So as I'm like, I have to close the door, to close the gate door to people don't come in. And I'm closing the door, and then I'm smelling the barf as I'm closing it. And as I'm walking back to the cash, I'm like bringing it with me. So I'm walking in like this cloud of barf, like bringing it to where I am. And they're like, oh my god, better not stink tomorrow, because I'm in tomorrow. We're all doing inventory, so it's gonna suck. But yeah, so I'm trying to not breathe and do the whatever. I'm closing up, go in the back, get my things and leave. And I'm like, great, because I have a really high arch, so I have to wear a really comfortable shoe that cushions it. So I wear these Skechers memory foam shoes or something. So they're like $70. And I have to now close the store, so I'm outside of the store, closing the gate, and her barf went everywhere. It was like Kill Bill and barf. Oh, so I'm trying to not step on it, so I'm my legs are sporadic, back here as I'm trying to lean and lock the door. I don't even know if my shoes got on it. It smelled so bad, and I was so disgusted that I just locked the door, shaking it open to make sure it's locked, and I got out of there. But as I was walking home, after I got in the car, someone left a note on my handle saying, I see you, on a sticky note. Don't know who that is. If you're watching and you did this, why? Tell me. So that was weird. But I get home and I'm walking to my condo and I'm going like this with my feet on the grass to rub off the barf that had, taken place on my shoes. So yeah, moral of the story is, don't bring your darn sick kids to the mall. I hated it so much. I just still feel like the barf is in my pores or something. You know when you eat a shawarma, the garlic's in your pores? I feel like the barf is in my pores, and I'm just gonna smell like a big barf cloud forever. But yeah, that was horrific. I hate barf. So, if you love these weird storytime videos I just felt like doing all of a sudden, give me an old thumbs up. It really helps me out. I get no comments on my videos, and my subscribers have been going down. My views have been going down just because I literally have made 0.0 videos. But please don't leave. I'm trying hard to pump them out. I just got a lot on my brain and a lot to do right now. So, and I love making videos for you guys, okay? So please watch and subscribe. It makes me feel so good. It helps me out so much. So just, yeah, think about that. So subscribe to this beautiful channel, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye!